has a solar farm right here.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
Oh. Welcome back to the Mick Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. Week 2. Did you think there would be a week 2?
Never thought there'd be a week 1.
I didn't know either.
Here we are.
Here we are. So let's talk a little bit about episode 1 to now. Like, it was only 7 days, but what's been going on during that time period?
A whole lot of piling on Shelbyville and adding Coffee County to the mix. With some sports. So it's been a good week for Tullahoma Athletics.
It has been a good week for Tullahoma Athletics. What about Mick and Mac, though? What's been going on? What have you seen? Have you seen any?
I saw Mick.
I saw Mac. I saw Mac.
A lot of people just out in the public. Saw a lot of people at the game Saturday night coming up, just congratulating us on the show and saying how they enjoyed it. And then it was wild because today, at the middle school level, I had a lot of middle schoolers coming up saying, "Hey, we'll watch tonight, Mick and Mac."
Mick and Mac. They're like, "Where's my T-shirt?"
Yeah, you get that too. You get Jet Dameron's liable to say anything, so we just let that slide.
Well, that's true. That's true. Great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid. One of the things we talked about last week was the Mick and Mac in the wild.
Yeah.
Did you get any Mick and Mac in the wilds?
Got stopped this morning.
Got stopped. Tell us about your stoppage this morning.
Dropping the kids off at Robert E. Lee. Amy Dotson, Amy Rogers as we know her.
That's right.
Grew up with her. Stops traffic. Get caught for about 2 to 3 minutes so she can get her selfie. And she got it. And I believe we posted it on our social media.
Yeah, it's probably on the social media. I had one at the gym. I had one at the gym. I was working out, and somebody said, it was Chuck, I think, said, "Hey, there's the Mick and Mac." And these younger guys who had already graduated, they played football at Tullahoma, right. And they were like, "What's Mick and Mac?" And so they got their selfie, and we posted it. So it was great, man.
The best one I had was walking over before the game on Saturday. Student section asked to get a selfie, and I said, "How are we gonna do it?" And they're like, "Someone dropped their phone." And I was like, "No," I just kept walking. Like, we're not doing that.
Well, one of the cool things I saw last week on social media, I saw a post of actually our guest tonight had a group of players, probably in the teens, maybe 20 people sitting there watching our show as a team, and I thought that was pretty cool too. I thought that was probably one of the better ones of the week.
Yeah, a lot of show views and just hosting at a house to watch, 5 or 6 people or even more to do that. And of course, a lot of people want to see Hattie.
They want to see Hattie, and Hattie is coming today. I promise.
Yeah,
He's not coming here in person,
No.
but we do have the Hattie report that will be coming in. Let's talk about like. And we mentioned this last week, but we're covering all sports. You know, we want to talk about. We're going to spend a lot of time on the coffee pot tonight because the coffee pot is tomorrow.
It's the coffee
But there are some other things that have gone on this week and are going on right now. Let's talk about those. Let's talk about some results. Let's talk about some stats. What's been going on in the world of sports in Tullahoma.
Well, TMS volleyball, they show. I told you I was looking forward to going to watch them on Friday versus South, and they went 3 sets, and that was the first time South had ever beat Tullahoma in volleyball in the middle school level. But they're young, they look good, but they come out Monday, I believe, get a big win versus Coffee. Then we turn around and middle school girls soccer yesterday gets a big 3-1 win against Coffee. JV football Monday night.
They went to like the other side of the world, right? Is that what?
No, they played at home.
Oh, did they?
Because Chevyville, they played Chevyville.
That's right. That was last week that they went. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Because Chevyville is getting turf on their field.
That's right.
So big win for JV, another big win for freshmen, and then THS volleyball this week picked up a big win against Coffee. So, like I said, it's been, and we talked about it before cameras rolled. Golf don't lose.
Yeah, they're not going to lose. Yeah.
They don't lose.
They're just dominating. Lester came by before the show, and he was like, I had to share. He's like, I want to share some things with you. So they had their Coffee County Classic just the other day, and he wanted me to share that the THS boys finished second out of 16 teams. The girls finished 7th out of 10 teams. The boys finished second. The middle school boys finished second. The middle school girls finished 3rd.
Right.
They had 7 medalists. Wyatt Dorsett finished 3rd, I believe, and Lucas Price finished 8th in the boys section. And the girls, he has KG. I'm not sure.
Nichols.
That's right. 6th place. So, and he wanted me to mention that Wyatt Dorsett for cross country finished 3rd, but he ran the fastest time in over 5 years in Tullahoma cross country. And I can't remember the time he told me, but for me, I was like, goodness. I mean, that's one lap for me. So, anything else that
Coach Angel going on that cross country, because our middle school runs with them. The TMS girls finished 3rd, and the boys finished 2nd. And on the middle school boys side, Lincoln Price, 1st place finish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, young Pig Suey.
Young Pig Suey.
And then we have, on the girls side, Ashley Johnson finished 3rd, Riker Van 8th, who's a 6th grader, and Lily Murray
finished 10th, who's a 7th grader.
Wow.
So
He was right last week.
Yeah.
They're here, but they're still coming. That program just builds every year.
Just keeps building. And their next meet is the MSCCA Championship for middle schools on 9-4, and the Boyles Classic for high schools 9-5, both at the Hermitage.
Yep.
So
that's
one of the things we also want to talk about were some clips, some highlights. We want to share some of those. And I think we have a few clips in here. We have a couple, maybe a soccer one.
Yeah.
And we definitely have a soccer clip. Let's go ahead and show that one.
1 moment.
Oh, 1 moment.
They said 1 moment.
1 moment.
Yeah.
He said 1 moment. So we have a soccer clip, and we probably have one of my favorite clips of the night, and I can't wait to show that one off. I was sitting right there when I saw that one in the end zone, and goodness gracious, I felt the ground shake.
There was to speak on that while we're waiting. That here we go with the soccer.
Soccer. Go!
Yep, that was a nice shot. But to speak on that atmosphere on Saturday, it was pretty electric. I mean, it always is the first game at home and with football because you've just been waiting. But it was, it just felt different, the other night versus Chevyville.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the next clip if we got that ready to roll. We got another soccer goal here.
This is against Coffee.
This is wild right here.
Let's see.
Look at that. It just found itself right in there.
That's just a proud dad moment.
That's a proud dad moment.
Hartley McMurtry.
Is that Hartley? Was that Hartley? Nice.
It's just a proud dad moment. She did it way better than Dad ever did it.
I couldn't have done it either foot. It didn't matter whichever one, or hand. I probably couldn't have thrown it that way. Let's see. So I think we have one more clip. Want to show this one?
Oh,
a missed punt or over his head.
We probably should have put a discretion for like the young viewers right here.
Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness.
Good Lord, Janice.
One of the comments on that one was we were standing in the end zone, all standing around, and of course all of us were like, "Oh my God!" And then somebody said, "Why didn't they pick it up and run?" And I was like, "Because everybody failed."
Yeah.
It was like an explosion. When he hit him, it was just like an explosion, and everybody just toppled over. There was nowhere for anybody to go.
So we have a thing on the sideline for football where if someone's hurt or just someone goes down, everyone yells out Heath, and he was probably 10 feet from me as soon as he hit him because Heath is related to Will Hyden who laid that hit,
okay.
And I said Heath, got one down. He just turned around with a big goofy grin on his face.
It was funny because the guy started walking off. The guy from Shelbyville started walking off. We were like, "The bench is this way. The bench is this way." All right. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about the breakdown of the show today. So we got an interview with a great guest here in a little bit. Super excited about that one. After we spend a little bit of time with the coach, we'll have a call-in time and social media discussion. And then, of course, the Hattie Report.
Everybody wants
Got to have the Hattie Report. We've got a new addition to the Mick Mac Show, even though it's only show 2, but we got a new addition with a weather report, which I'm excited about that one. And then, of course, we'll kind of wrap it up with our athletes of the week.
Yep.
So if you're watching us now, great. We appreciate it. If you want to watch later, if you have LightTube, you can watch us on Channel 6, Channel 23. And then, of course, on YouTube, on the LightTube Sports Network, LightTube, TUA LightTube, and the P-Head Productions, Inc. YouTube channel live right now.
That's right.
As we speak.
And then if you want to message us, social media, Facebook, Instagram, both of those are great ways to message. If you don't want to call in, you don't want your voice heard, just message us there and we'll try. And you can do that. You don't have to wait till Thursday. You can do that throughout the week and we'll take those questions and try to get to them on the show.
We'll put them. We'll try to answer them as best we can. Did you know we have a email address too, Coach Mac?
What's the email?
What's an email? mickandmacsports@gmail.com. mickandmacsports@gmail.com. So you can also send us an email if you have any specific questions. If you're an emailer.
I'm more interested in if we have a GoFundMe account.
That's next. All right. Quick thanks to our sponsors. I'll let you.
Of course, the Grand Lux Inn, Payless Auto. Go get your car there. Feels so good. Went there this morning.
Love it.
Had a peaches and cream. Can't say any more about them. K&S Trophies, Hard Rock Tattoos. Go over there, get a good tattoo, maybe get a piercing. Who knows?
We'll
see where the night goes.
Maybe we'll do that this evening.
And then we picked up some new ones. I'll let you hit those new ones.
Got the Sundrop Shop right there on Atlantic Street, Tullahoma Lanes, and Sharon Wagner with Exit Realty. So we're super stoked about having that many sponsors this early on in the game. And as always, we've talked to you before. If you feel like you want to be a part of that, talk to John Gray with P-Ed Productions, Inc.
That's right. Come get on the train.
So one thing that we're going to do different, I think, before we go to a commercial break, I wanted to let everybody know that towards the end of the show, and we're going a little bit longer today, you get bonus time, we go a little bit longer. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to do a coffee pot call-in.
Yep.
So we're opening it up. We're going to open up, in addition just to our regular call-in time, we're going to have the coffee pot call-in where people can, anybody, football players, fans, band members, cheerleaders, former players, all that, parents who call in and talk about their best coffee pot experience.
Right.
And I think that would be, something to definitely, it would be good to hear from other folks.
Yeah. We've got 64 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Should be all right. We call in, let us know, even if it's just a story, anything you got. It'd be great to hear from people in the past and just hearing those stories about their coffee pot experience.
So when we come back, I think we're about to go to a commercial.
Yeah, we can.
Something like that.
We do whatever you want to do.
So when we come back, we are going to talk to one and only Jared Olive.
Yep, founder of Jet Life.
Founder of Jet Life.
Founder of Scent Life.
Scent Life.
Founder of You Look Good Today.
You look good today.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
and former middle school great too. Coach.
Middle school great coach.
Get into a little bit. But
I mean, multiple sports and first year as the OC for the Wildcats.
that's great.
So a lot of good questions that we have planned for him.
So when we get back, we'll ask him some questions. We'll go through that, and then when we have another commercial out there, we'll have call-ins
Yes.
with Coach Olive.
That's right.
Sounds good? All right, we'll
I'm
be
here
back
for
in
it.
just a couple of minutes.
Payless Auto Service and Repair, located at 2013 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, specializes in tires, brakes, suspension, oil changes, engines, and transmissions. Offers a 24-month or 24,000-mile warranty and free diagnostics. Payless is a veteran-owned auto shop and is home of the 25-25 oil change all day, every day, and offers Payless Tire Deal. Buy 3, get 1 free all day, every day. Call for an appointment, 931-455-6600. And Payless Auto Sales, located at 607 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Let Payless Auto show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find the right car, priced to fit your budget. Shop our virtual showroom of cars, trucks, and SUVs online, then stop by and get a test drive. Payless Auto, located at 607 South Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-6111. Welcome to Fuel So Good, located at 1407 North Jackson. Fuel So Good is Coffee County's only organic coffee roaster. All of the coffees are certified fair trade and organic. In addition to the wonderful coffee, Fuel So Good offers a large bakery selection. They provide cakes, pies, bakery items for your special occasion. All bakery items are made fresh, in-house, daily. We also offer light breakfast and lunch items, potato, egg, and cheese wrap, breakfast sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, and cheese, the best around. Chicken salad wrap for lunch, vegan bean salad. All the salads, even pimento cheese, can be sold by the half pound. They have yogurt, they have parfaits, and they also have fudge. So for a great cup of coffee and something sweet or healthy to eat, go by Fuel So Good at 1407 North Jackson Street.
And we're back with the Mick Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We have our special guest, none other than Jared Olive, the OG football coach at Tullahoma High School, Tullahoma Wildcats. Welcome to Mick Mac Show.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Oh, we're glad you're here. So before we get started, I want you to just tell us a little bit about your life in the coaching world, your path, how you got to where you're at now.
So some people might know my father was a coach before me.
Who's
so it's on the street, but I can't remember first name.
Yeah, I can't person know.
It'll come to us.
Dad?
Okay, I don't
Dad
remember. Yeah.
It'll come to us.
It was his dad to me, but he did a great job with that. But probably the most impactful coach was Jeff Taylor, my basketball coach in high school. He taught me how to make coaching cool and do it in your own way. And he made it fun to be on his team. Big on accountability, big on discipline, big on doing your job, whatever it takes for the team. So, and I still wear white shoes. I'm wearing white shoes today.
That's
because
right.
Jeff always had some nice white shoes.
Always had the white Air Force One.
Air Force Ones. I can't do Air Force Ones, but I got white shoes.
The feet start hurting.
Yeah, they do. I spent some time with Jeff too, coaching. You know, it was before you. That's right, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. It was before. I spent about 4 years coaching with him, and I know the same thing that you're talking about, man. It was such a fun time. He made it fun, but he was also about business. So, yeah.
And he would come talk to some of the teams that we had there before he passed away, and I'll never forget a kid at West. One of the boys came up after he came and spoke one time. He said exactly what you said. He's like, I wish we had coaches as cool as him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what, piggybacking off that question, did you really even have a choice? Or was there any other jobs out there, or was coaching just going to be the way?
So I have two grandfathers that are preachers. So there was a part of that similar journey as coaching. I think if you do it well, coaching it's a passion, it's a purpose, and it's taking people from point A to point B. So that was something on the radar. But again, right after high school, I decided coaching was going to be it. And that was a big part of the college I chose because they were known for having coaches. Yeah. And so I went to Carson-Newman University, and again from there, I did not think I would be at Tullahoma. None
of us did.
That's how it goes.
We were all gonna run from it.
We all left.
Then we came back.
There he is.
Yeah. Great hit. Great hit.
Look at that guy.
Look at the hair.
It's the hair flow's coming back. Yeah, the hair flow's coming back.
Hit the weight room one time.
Need to.
I love the knee pads though.
Thank you. Hey, they covering the knees.
That's right.
The knee pads cover the knees. Back then, you had no choice. Pants were meant to be longer then. But coming from Carson-Newman wasn't coming back to Tullahoma. Went to Peru State in Nebraska first. I was going to be the next big-time college coach. And then I had a really great first year. I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to be Nick Saban. And then the second year, we went through 6 quarterbacks. And so we lost a couple times, like 9.
Oh.
And then I learned what college football really is. And you got to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to stay in it, you've got to fight. You've got to market yourself. And it's not really about the football as much as the coach, as much as it is trying to get to your next spot. And I didn't like that style of coaching. I learned what it was like to be on a staff that was fighting each other. And not always literally, but every meeting felt like a fight. And I remember calling Dad, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, how do I handle it? And he was giving me some great advice. And I was like, you know what? This would be a lot easier if I was just with you on your staff. We could actually just talk about one game instead of 2 games. So I came back. I was only going to do it for a year, though. And this is year 11. So here we go.
There it is. By the way, we got a first question. Not really a question, more of a statement after you mentioned Carson-Newman. The wife texted in and said, "Go Indians." Newberry College.
I feel good about coaching Ingram and the Eagles this year. Newberry was tough when I was there, but Carson-Newman's they're on the up and up.
They're a little different. Go ahead.
I was going to say, what does a day in the life of Jared Olive look like as a football coach? What is that? How much time does it take? I mean, and I know it's more than a day. It's a week, it's a season. But what does that look like for you?
I'm not a great father and not a great husband this time of year. My wife might say, like, even in the off season, not so much. I'm a little too football focused, but I don't sleep a ton. That's just how I've been the whole time. So like this morning I was up at 3 a.m. I usually spend an hour then. I usually send some text out. Some of my players can tell you they get early morning texts, and I always tell them, like, hey, it's not for response, but like it's on my mind, so I'm gonna get it to you. Then I usually start the day at 6 and spend some time with my daughter and get her to school, and then from the school day on, it's school focused and football at the end. But film is heavy, especially as a coordinator, and I don't call myself the offensive coordinator. I call myself the coordinator of success. Oh. I stole that. It's on the email title. I'll email y'all after this. Okay. So I've named that. I've got a great staff, and every guy on our staff has a job, and they contribute to the offense and the team as a whole. I just try to put it all together and, again, make sure we're successful, and the most successful is the players make us successful.
What time do you go to bed if you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
So normally I go to bed like 10:30. I wake up between 2 and 4, and then I go back to sleep, wake up at 6. So that's a normal day. Normal day for me.
Well, life of a family man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So what was taking your playing days and then reflecting on that with the coaching, what was the biggest challenge as a player now that you see going into that coaching and you're like, I can help with this, or the biggest one that you have seen?
So first off, I wasn't a very good player. I grew up with football. I spent my Friday nights with my father and my brother. Uh-oh.
No, you're
good. You're good. Just let it.
Father and my brother watching film after Friday, so I felt like I had a head start. Wasn't a great player, though, so I had to learn all the tricks that it took to be successful. At Carson-Newman, I practiced a whole lot. practiced a whole lot, played very little. But I learned on that team, you have the defensive coordinator at USC, you have the O-line coach at Auburn, you have the director of recruiting at Western Carolina, you have 10 to 12 high school head coaches and assistant coaches. A lot of guys on that team that were going into coaching, and so I felt like I had an advantage. I was around guys that this is what they wanted to do, and doing it at a high level. So for me, as a coach now, I'm really just looking at how do I, and the team heard this last week, how do I take a player from, if we're going A to Z, A being you've never played, Z being you're a 10-year professional in the NFL. If you're at B, how do I get to your C? If you're at D, how do I get to your E? If you're at F, how do we go to G? And that's kind of week to week. That's where I'm trying to get our guys to. And again, teams don't just grow as a whole. You just don't move up. You have individuals that grow week to week, and enough individuals grow, your team starts growing. So that's what we try to do.
We actually have somebody on the line. Do you want to go ahead and get them?
Yeah, let's get them.
Let's get them
we'll
real
go to
quick.
break.
You're on the Mick Mac Show.
Yeah.
You're on the Mick Mac Show,
Hello?
Coach Olive.
Yeah. Hey, Mick, Mac, Coach Olive. Yeah, Mike standing here. I'm. Everybody knows I'm not a football coach, but I am a football observer. And my question is this: watching the Shelbyville game, it seems like we are much more diversified on offense. We have a lot of people in motion. And the efficient way that we performed our offense in that first game was very impressive, given all the different plays we have. I just think it's a credit to you, Coach Olive, and your staff for your kids doing something right on Saturday night on offense.
Well, thank you very much. And like you said, it's a team game, staff, players alike. We've spent since February, literally the second week of February, we started installing this. We jokingly call it the 5G. It stands for some things, but 5 guys can touch the ball. That was one of our goals. And then we did not want you to feel comfortable lining up against us. And again, we practice against Coach Sisk, who does a lot of things on defense. So we felt like we had a good plan. And it takes a lot of reps. It takes a lot of reps during the week. It's not as many plays as you probably think it is, but it is a lot of movement, and our guys handle the tags really well. And it makes it fun to watch and, again, fun to be a part of. And, again, I think if you ask our players, they would say that they feel like they have an answer for whatever is coming tomorrow night.
Great. Thanks for coming. You got anything else? Thanks for calling.
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't now.
Yeah.
So when we get back, we're gonna have a few more questions, and then we'll of course open it up to whoever wants to call or message in. And
Yeah, we know that number. It's 931-393-0081. So if anybody wants to call when we get back, we'll definitely open it up for Coach Olive and ask some more questions too. Sound good?
Perfect.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and hard swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
Are you looking for that special place to eat? A place that makes you feel like home? If so, the Sundrop Shop is the place to go. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 8 to 3, the Sundrop Shop has a menu to satisfy everyone's taste buds. Their soups, sandwiches, salads, and breakfast are made from scratch and served all day long. And don't forget their selection of handmade frozen treats. From milkshakes to sundaes, the Sundrop Shop is a proud sponsor of the Mick Mac Show and always enjoys celebrating the success of Tullahoma athletes.
All right, we're back.
I think we're back.
I think we're back to the Mick Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We're here with Jared Olive, the OG of Tullahoma football.
Of success.
The coordinator of success.
Coordinator
I
of
apologize.
success.
Forgive me for getting that wrong, but he is the coordinator of success for Tullahoma football. We got some time with him. Maybe some people will call in a little bit, ask some questions. What else you got for Coach Olive?
You know, I know having 4 of them, but what was the biggest challenge when that daughter got brought into the mix with in the coaching?
The best advice I had was your kids coming into your life. You're not moving to switch or change to their life. And Steele is a great example of that. She's at the field house every afternoon. And again, like we have several guys at our house tonight, and they are supervised parents. I left 3 coaches with them.
That doesn't mean they're supervised.
Well, they're really good ones. I trust them. But Steele is usually right in the middle of them. And again, she's part of the program as much as I am.
Right. So going with that,
You've been through that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. But I went through that too. I mean, it's been a lot longer since I coached, but my kids were real little during that time period, and I can relate to that 100%.
Having them around,
they were part of it. You know, they're at the gym. Part like kind of little mascots.
Right. We got one on. You want to take a call?
Let's take a call.
Line 1. Here we go.
You're on the Mick Mac Show with Coach Olive. What do you got? You're on the Mick Mac Show.
Hey, I got a question for Coach Hal.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're here.
Ahead. We're here. We promise.
This pause is
Yeah. Try back.
Call back in a minute. All right, go.
Difference between coaching offense to defense. Like you've gone there because I won't say his name, but Birdman has mentioned multiple times that the offense is just taking it to coach this defense every day in practice. So what's the biggest challenges? You coach DBs for as long as I can remember, and on that defensive side, and we did offense for a while, but now it's your offense. So what's been the biggest change?
Well, I started offensively with you, and Jet Life got started, and then I moved to defense and doing both. The biggest thing I've learned from going against some really good play callers, and Will Hester and Thomas Osteen and Justin Palmer, I learned all the things I didn't like on defense. And I've got basically 10 years of notes of that, and then I've flipped it and tried to make it our own and make it manageable for us to do it on one night. And I think, again, our staff's done a great job of making that happen.
Got Mondo on line 1.
Mondo.
But it's not showing up on this one right now. We'll have to wait just a second. But
yeah. So, offensive philosophy, build on that. What is it? Or is it built towards year to year or player to player? And
definitely some year to year as far as where people were at and what the personnel is. But the 3 things, we call it Wildcat DNA. We're going to control tempo. We're going to attack the defense. And we're going to protect the football. And I know those sound simple, but when you're 15, 16, 17, we need 3 notes, and we need to just hammer that.
That's right.
And that's what we focus on day to day. And all the extra stuff, it all comes back to controlling tempo, attacking the defense, and protecting the football. And again, our guys have done a great job with that.
You got anything?
Yeah, I'm wondering who, other than football, what was your favorite middle school girls team to coach with? Talk about that. Talk about that experience a little bit.
No doubt the Lady Bobcats. Coach Mac got me and Caleb both in on that one. Had some great teams. Mostly, I think, because of the scout team that Caleb and I provided. Yeah, Caleb's the only basketball coach that's ever coached in a hat before. Yeah. But sideline was fun, and again, I had more fun at practice on that team than I have on any team I've been a part of.
The quick story, the best was we'd shoot free throws right before water break, and people were tired. And of course, having kids up there, I've got scooters or whatever laying around, and having Coach Hal and Caleb going on those scooters seemed like 40 miles an hour in the gym, weaving in and out of people. I was like, we can't make free throws with that happening. We can't make free throws.
No. Well, so we're going to go to a break here in a second, and Jared, if you want to stay on,
we're going to take a call.
We
first,
do have a call.
Yeah.
It's not coming through on this one, so.
Kentucky.
Top right. Oh, we got.
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna assume it's because we're just got so many call-ins.
Well,
that
that's
it's
what it
not
is. We
going
blow up
through.
the phone.
we
We're
thought
locking it up.
we thought this wasn't going to be a problem because Coach Howell used to work in IT.
That's right.
You gotta
Can
put
you
it in
not
a
figure
ticket.
this out?
You got to
Coach?
put in a ticket.
Come on,
Put it in
Jay
a
Howell.
ticket. I'll send you my email.
Nope, not working. Updating network. Come on, hey, Coach Howell, can you work on this for us?
I'm 5G, but I don't know Wi-Fi.
we're gonna go to commercial. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get the phone figured out, and then leave you on for a little bit longer. Is that all right with you?
Absolutely.
Maybe answer some questions if people
Absolutely.
get a chance to call in.
That'd be perfect.
All right, we'll be back in just a second.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel. K&S Awards has helped Tullahoma adult and youth athletes celebrate sports for 45 years by supplying the area's largest selection of trophies and plaques, plus corporate awards engraved in glass, plastic, and crystal. K&S stocks gift items and figurines for almost every sport. K&S also does jewelry engraving, sandblasting, wood engraving, like Grandma's favorite recipe on a cutting board. They custom make badges, desk and nameplate signs, panel and photo frame tags, rubber signature and self-inking staffs, bronze signs, yard signs, and banners. Now offering custom framing as well. When you take that trophy-winning picture, 30 years of framing experience makes K&S your one-stop celebration shop for all your keepsake needs. Stop by and see Alan and Jeannie Rogers at KS Awards, 510 Country Club Drive in Tullahoma, or call 931-455-7359.
We're back to the Mick Mac Show.
We think.
Brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We
Right.
still have Coach Jared Olive with us, the coordinator of success for
Hasn't-
Tullahoma Wildcat football.
Hasn't left yet.
And we do have some phone calls on here, so and they're still there. Thank goodness. I was wondering about how our phone was working, so we're going to take one right here. And there may be an echo or there may be a delay, so turn your volume down as you talk to us so you can hear us. You're on the Mick Mac Show.
Oh.
Hello, you're on the Mick Mac Show.
Well, I got a question for Coach Pop.
Let's hear it.
What do you think about the bloody Raiders taking pictures in the Wildcat Stadium?
So I did notice we had some visitors again on WCG Cooper Field, and to me it's flattering, I guess, that people want to be in Tullahoma. I think it's a great place to be, and that's fine. If they want to take pictures, that's fine. We'll handle everything else tomorrow night.
You're on the Mick and Mac Show. You're on the Mick and Mac Show with Coach Olive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Mondo. Hey,
Mondo.
first time watching. I'm enjoying the show. First time watcher.
Well, welcome to the show.
I just had some quick questions. Or it's going to be easy for you to answer too, Coach Olive. But it's your cleats on the ground. I'm thinking one of my favorite sports is sports capping. So football specifically, about college football. And so I'd like to ask you question one, Texas or Ohio?
Texas.
He says Texas.
Texas.
He says Texas.
Archie Manning.
What else you got, Mondo?
And then so my second question is going to be, will Tennessee beat, will the Vols beat Syracuse by 14 points or better?
You shouldn't follow my betting advice. You shouldn't follow it.
Listen to you answer.
I would definitely go Vols.
Will Auburn beat Baylor by 3 points or better? Thank you, and I'm going to keep track of your football know-how.
Thank you, Mondo. Thanks for calling.
Well, my first advice, you shouldn't gamble, probably.
Right.
But my second piece of advice, definitely don't gamble on week 1. They have no film. I talked to Jacoby Thomas last night. Like, they have no film. People have 50 transfers and new coaches. I would let week 1 go, no matter how good you feel about it. Let week 1 go. Get into week 2 and kind of see where everybody's at.
And number 3, don't ever bet on the Vols.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
Amen.
Period. And lifelong ball fan.
Yeah, but hey, that's great betting advice. Maybe I guess we're gonna have to show the, who to call if you have a gambling problem.
Gambling Anonymous.
Put it on the list, Chris.
Yeah. We put the Gambling Anonymous list. If anybody else does want to call in before we go to break, it's 931-393-0081. Before we go to break here in just a second, we have the Hattie Report that's upcoming. I know people are excited about that. Is there anything else the Hattie Report, anything else that you can think of off the top of your head that
what have you had to prepare for this week facing coffee? That's probably what everybody wants to know.
They have a new head coach, Coach Harmon, who actually I played with at Carson Newman. Well, I watched him play a lot, but I was on the sideline. Very good defensive player and seems to have been able to transition that well to a head coach. So defensively, they do odd and even front for people that are football people. And they do 1 high and 2 high. So we're going to have a lot to figure out at quarterback tomorrow night on the first series and see what the game plan is. But they'll be the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. Whatever their best is going to be tomorrow night. Right. Should be a great crowd. And, again, our kids are excited. It's number 100. Saw it on the T-shirt behind me. Great T-shirt, by the way. Great T-shirt. And so our kids are excited, and I know they'll be ready to play tomorrow.
We're going to take one call before we go to break. Well, we're going to take one call before we do the Hattie Report, and then we go to break. So here we go. You're on the Mick and Mac Show with Coach Olive. What do you got for us?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, this is Freddie from Lenore City.
Hey, Freddie from Lenore City.
I need to know how to wash my...
You broke up on us there, Freddie. Can you repeat it?
Yes. Can y'all help?
Sounds like somebody's help.
Yeah. We'll try back in a second, all right, Freddie from Lenore City. We'll try you back in a second.
The reception up there is tough.
It's tough in Lenore City. I don't know that they have a whole lot of towers.
No.
Before we go to break, we do have the Hattie Report. Hattie has worked painstakingly on letting people know what the fit is going to be for the Wildcats this weekend. So let's turn it over to Hattie.
It's your boy Hattie with another one with the Threads on a Week on the Mick and Mac Show. We got the all-white everything for them Red Raiders this week, this Friday, 7 o'clock kickoff, 100th anniversary. Be there or be square.
So that's
all white.
All white. Is that the stormtrooper? The stormtrooper look.
Stormtrooper. We're just waiting on that big donor to come in with the helmets.
The stormtrooper helmets.
I'm on it.
Well, Coach Olive, we appreciate you joining us tonight. And
welcome to the Grand Lux Inn.
We're excited.
Tullahoma's
I've watched you grow up as a coach, and I'm proud of what you've done with this community. And I think that y'all are going to do some great things. So thanks for coming again.
Appreciate it.
You already know.
Love you guys. I really owe you a lot of credit as my driver's ed teacher. I really changed my life. I learned how to use the blinker. Like, I don't have to just turn into the next lane, like blinker first.
What else
then,
is that?
I wouldn't be here without it, really, when I think about it.
Everyone else is.
That is. That's true.
But I meant to tell y'all look nice today, and I appreciate being here.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done, all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel. K&S Awards has helped Tullahoma adult and youth athletes celebrate sports for 45 years by supplying the area's largest selection of trophies and plaques, plus corporate awards engraved in glass, plastic, and crystal. K&S stocks gift items and figurines for almost every sport. K&S also does jewelry engraving, sandblasting, wood engraving, like Grandma's favorite recipe on a cutting board. They custom make badges, desk and nameplate signs, panel and photo frame tags, rubber signature and self-inking staffs, bronze signs, yard signs, and banners. Now offering custom framing as well. When you take that trophy-winning picture, 30 years of framing experience makes K&S your one-stop celebration shop for all your keepsake needs. Stop by and see Alan and Jeannie Rogers at KS Awards, 510 Country Club Drive in Tullahoma, or call 931-455-7359.
Hey, welcome back.
Look, it's
we got some faders.
Yeah, I like it.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Adds up everything.
A little psychedelic, a little Grateful Dead. Welcome back to the Mick Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn.
Yep.
I'm here with Mac. We just had a great conversation with Jared Olive about all things football and life and everything that goes around with it. So one of the things I wanted to talk about in this segment, really just spend some time on the coffee pot. And if we can get the phones working, after this section, we'll allow some opportunities for people to call in and ask or provide their, their experiences, their memories, whatever they want to talk about with the coffee pot. So you guys, from what I understand, you have some information about the coffee pot. We all know it's number 100.
Yep. Number 100. Tullahoma leads all-time series, 64 wins to 33, and there was 2 ties. As I was going through it and finding the info, I was amazed at how much I already knew, and that's a testament to John Olive, testament to Bert Oakley, Coach Dyer, and just everyone who always just kept that history going. And during the week, it was more than a game, and it still is, because I know Coach Sis and Coach Howe and the guys do that as well. But they didn't play in World War II from 43 to 44. So 100 game here and 25, and it should be. I think it's going to be a good one.
I think it will be too. And I happened to look it up too. I was Googling it, and it's interesting to see. You can go back and look at the articles where they say, 91st meeting, right, 93rd meeting, and now we're up to 100. Yeah, and that's huge. And I remember hearing one time somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but somebody had said that it was one of the longest rivals in high school history. Do you have that on your notes?
I absolutely believe that it is, and we'll just say it is, because we can say whatever.
We can say whatever we want to. So,
but I forgot about this little tidbit, and do you know how the coffee pot started?
I don't. That's what I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear that. I'm sure other people would love to hear that as well.
It started because I don't know, the first 9 to 10 years, whoever won, they took down the opposing team's goalpost. So if you played at home and you won, they would travel over to Manchester or over to Tullahoma and take those goalposts down and march them. Yep. And so they were like, hey, we're done with this. We got to start something else. Yeah. So that's how that whole coffee pot started. And what strikes me, it was the 64 wins versus 33 with the size that Coffee County has in terms of people that live there. versus Tullahoma. It's just that's amazing to me that it's that lopsided.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's pride on both sides too. I mean, that I work in Manchester and I see people all the time, and they talk about, they say, "Here comes the coffee pot. Who are you for?" That type of stuff. And so it's some good, good just messing with each other, good banter back and forth about what it means to them, and and so if anybody has anything, if they want to share what it means to them, 393-0081, we'll take your calls in a little bit. What else do you know about the coffee pot? Anything?
I know I had written down in my notes, I believe it was 1980 was the last time that one team didn't score in it. So there's always points being scored, that no one got shut out.
Nobody got shut out.
Yeah, and I thought that was interesting, especially some lean years that we had there in 2015, 16, 17 area.
Yeah, there's still some points scored.
I was like, we scored. That's good. So, but yeah, Tullahoma 52-6 in 1955, one of the largest victories, and then Coffee back in 2016, 49-10.
49-10.
Yeah. So I mean, there's been some big ones right there. The last time, and I say that the last time they didn't was 1980 until 23, and it was 16-0. 16-0 on one of probably the hottest nights of football I've ever been a part of. I think that's when it kicked off at about 8:15, 8:30. For the kickoff because of the heat.
It was so hot. Yeah, it was so hot. At one time they played at a different part of the season, didn't they? Did they move it at one time?
Coach Olive's still sitting over here, and we've been a part of it for where we played at the last game. I believe the first couple of years that I was back in town in 2012, we played it the second game of the season. We played it seventh game. But I distinctly remember 2012 or 13, it was snowing in Tullahoma, and we played it. So yeah, it's been played all throughout. It used to be the last game when we grew up.
That's what I thought. It was the last game of the season.
In the golden era of life.
Yeah.
When we grew up, that's when it was played. But yeah, there's so much. I printed off 2 pages, and I guarantee you I could have printed off 7 or 8 pages.
Yeah, so much history behind the background of that rivalry, and it goes deep. Mm-hmm. It goes deep. Here in a second, we're gonna take another quick break. After we get back, we'll have a conversation about some updates, some athletes. Yeah. We'll have our weather report. And if anybody still wants to call in, we'll leave the phones open. It's 931-393-0081.
Just had a great question on here from Jay Dameron. What's the longest win streak either team has had in a row? I don't know.
We don't know the answer to that, Jay.
But hey, we will find that for you, Mr. Dameron. We'll look that up and find that for you. But that's a great question.
Yeah, we'll when we get back in just a second, we'll take some more calls, and we'll have the weather report and maybe some other cool stuff. We'll be back in just a minute.
Some connections are better than others, like connecting with nature or reconnecting with an old friend. Connecting with the ball and connecting with a cause. At LightTube, our goal is to help you stay connected, not only with lightning-fast internet and local support, but by advocating for those better connections. Stay connected to the people in your life. Sign up for LightTube today.
Welcome to the Grand Lux Inn, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel where history, comfort, and Southern hospitality come together. Family owned and operated, we take pride in offering more than just a place to stay. Whether you're planning a weekend escape, a staycation, close to home, or just need a peaceful retreat, the Grand Lux Inn is your perfect getaway. Looking for a space to host your next business meeting? Our elegant and quiet setting provides an ideal atmosphere to connect, collaborate, and get things done. all with the personal touch of a locally owned business. Whether you're here for relaxation, business, or a special event, the Grand Lux Inn is ready to welcome you. Call us today at 931-461-9995 or visit the website to learn more. The Grand Lux, Tullahoma's finest boutique hotel.
Welcome back to the Mick Mac Show, brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn. We do have a phone call. We're going to take that really quick.
Let's take that.
We'll see where it goes from there. You're on the Mick Mac Show.
What's up?
What's going on?
It's currently McLean Bobo checking in from the Coffee County game. There's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. We're winning 4-0.
Oh!
I love getting the player
so
feedback.
You're actually checking in from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm subbed out right now, so I figured I'd just give a call.
How many have you bagged so far, McLean?
3. I've bagged 3 so far.
Got the hey. I think
I got the Hattie.
You got the Hattie.
hey, do us a favor while you get the phone out. Take a selfie in front of the soccer field and post it on Mick and Mac on social media.
All right, I will.
Well, good luck. Go get them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Go Cats.
Bye.
Hey, I guarantee you that is a first. It will be a last time, but it's awesome.
Yeah, calling from the field.
Yeah,
I love it. That would call. Can you imagine?
Only thing better was if she called while she was playing.
While she's running down the field.
I'm about
Just let
to
you know,
score,
I'm about to score number 4.
Yeah.
Here it is, 4.
So 4-0 with a couple minutes left, and going into halftime. And I'm sure some people are getting some great playing experience tonight. Some younger players out there, and that's great.
I'm loving it. You had one more thing that you wanted to add on to
we
the coffee
forgot
pot.
with the 2020 coffee pot, where Tullahoma came back from a 29-point halftime deficit to win 43-39, and being on the sideline for that, and just a part of that was, I don't know, special because that was that coffee, wasn't it, Jared? Yeah, there was some. I mean, there's NFL player, college players on that field, and it was that was fun.
One thing that if you're not lucky enough to have a player call you at halftime of their game, you definitely can use your phone and use the TCS Athletics app and keep up with all the stuff that's going on right now. Like if I pull it up now, I can see the soccer game. I can see all the things that are going on, the schedule that's upcoming. And so make sure if you have not downloaded that app, it's on the App Store, TCS Athletics, and we definitely appreciate that update from McLean Bobo.
Absolutely, and we've already got that favorite memory checked in with Mr. Race Marin. Said his favorite coffee pot memory was his junior year, beating the chosen one, which I'm guessing is Alante Taylor.
Oh yeah, that would be it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Race, for that.
That's great. Yeah.
All right, so let's go into an athlete spotlight. We talked about how we wanted to highlight athletes within Tullahoma, try to spend some time on maybe not even necessarily always just athletic skills, but great human beings in Tullahoma, great community members. But we do have some that we wanted to recognize this week, and I'll turn it over to you for that.
We had our middle school male athlete spotlight was Mac Chapin, the running back on the football team for middle school football team. Great kid. So we try to get stats when we do this and all that. Coaches, they didn't want to give teachers, no one. All they were saying, great kid, great in the school. Yeah. Even if he wasn't such a great athlete, but I know personally, having watched him and watching the film on those away games for the middle school football, he carries the load. He's carrying it, 25, sometimes 30 times a game, and just breaking tackles, all the highlights and things like that. And we just wanted to recognize Mac for that. On the girls' side, Ava Hill, hitter for TMS volleyball team, and Coach Baker, the assistant coach for the middle school volleyball team, said, hey, she's played in 10 games. Didn't even play her 6th grade year. She's an 8th grader. So 2 years in. One of the best hitters they have. Digs, doesn't come out. Passes, digs, hits. 44 serves in and 27 aces, 54% on passes, and 43 playable hits and 18 kills. Another one that when you ask first thing, they don't even say anything. They're
It's not
just
about stats.
Great kid.
Yeah.
You know, and she is. She's friends with my daughters, and she's an awesome kid, and they love her. So on the high school athlete spotlight, we'll let you do that.
Yeah, Lester wanted to recognize Lucas Price and the same thing, you know, other than being a phenomenal runner, he wanted to recognize the fact that he said, and this was a quote from Jeff Lester, that says, "One of the best leaders I've had the pleasure of coaching. Not a big rah-rah guy, just does everything the way it's supposed to be done. Great example for our young runners and a great ambassador for our program."
Right.
So I think that just speaks to the community that we've talked about, you know, that we mentioned and that we think is important. It's not, you know, even though we are talking about sports, it's not always just about sports. And then for the girls, high school, we had sophomore middle blocker Emily Bell. Had a great start to the season. First 6 matches, leads the team in kills, hitting percentage 29%, blocks 21. So a lot of good things going on in that world too.
Yeah, and I believe she's young. I think.
She's I think sophomore middle blocker.
Mm-hmm.
And so congratulations to Mac, Ava, Lucas, and Emily for being the first athlete spotlighted for this season of the Mick Mac Show.
With many more to come.
Yeah.
Many more.
So before we go, we've got 2 things before we go to commercial break. We have our newly added from our friend Christopher King, who is the weatherman extraordinaire. He's going to provide our weather report for the Coffee Pot game. And then we got one more thing, and then we'll go to commercial break. So let's look at the weather report for the Coffee Pot game.
Hello, everyone. It is Christopher King coming at you here from the Weather Center to give you a really quick update on the Friday night forecast between your Tullahoma Wildcats and the Coffee County Red Raiders, the 100th edition of the Coffee Pot. So I'll be coming on the Mick Mac Show to give you guys updates weekly on the forecast for Friday. So that way, you know, when you're headed out to Wilkins Stadium or you're out and about traveling away with the team, you'll know exactly what you need to wear and have as you leave, okay? So I think you're really going to like this forecast, and I think you know why, because it has been unseasonably cooler this week. I mean, it's like pumpkin spice latte alert, right? It's been unseasonably cold as we've had an air mass come all the way down from Canada, giving us fall-like temperatures. And really, tomorrow night's not going to be any different. So let's get right to the forecast. Here's what you can expect. At kickoff, we're going to see temperatures right around 73 degrees and partly cloudy skies. When your Tullahoma High School marching band takes the field at halftime, we're going to see partly cloudy skies again, right around 70 degrees. And when we come home with that coffee pot trophy, it's going to be 68 degrees and partly cloudy. So the weather is going to be perfect, no threat of rain in the forecast. If you want to know a little bit more about me and what I do, follow me on the social media networks where I cover severe weather for Tullahoma, Franklin, and Moore counties, trying to keep the public safe and informed in times of severe weather. So that's all from the Weather Center. Reporting live from it, it's Christopher King Weather. Guys, back to you.
That's fantastic.
That's top notch. He's too good for us.
He's way too good for us.
He's too good for us.
And I will say this, we talked about this before the show. Anytime there's severe weather, I'm watching him. I'm pulling him up on Facebook because he is spot on and he knows what's going on. So thank you, Christopher, for providing that. We'll do that each week. We'll have a weather report so that you'll know how to travel.
That's right.
Before we go to commercial break, we promised that we'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
We have Lester's Lock of the Week. Oh. Lester's Lock of the Week last year, he said, what was the
total points over
39, and he nailed it. So he nailed that one.
Only thing he didn't hit was Cats by 50.
Cats by 50. So this time he had 3.
Uh-oh.
He has 3, and he stayed away from the high school game. He didn't want to mess with that one.
Didn't want to mess with it.
He says his locks of the week, the Lester's Locks of the Week, are Toledo plus 10.
I got to write these down.
Yeah, write these down. Texas plus 1.5. And even though he even mentioned last week to stay away from the Vols, he's saying Vols 13 and a hook. Vols 13 and a hook. He's taking it. So Lester's Lock of the Week.
Well, I know what not to do.
Yeah. All right, we do have a call before we go to break. So Welcome to the Mick and Mac Show.
Oh.
Is this Nick Sharan?
This is one and only. What can I do for you?
Well, this is Audrey, and my mom told me to call.
Well, Audrey, the reason why you should call is because I believe you might be a Coffee County Red Raider. Is that correct?
I am a big Coffee County Red Raider fan.
I heard a rumor that you are actually at the stadium right now in Manchester protecting it from the Wildcats.
I protect Cardin Gerald as we speak.
Well, can we do something about the visitor seating area over there while you're there?
What was that?
Can we do something about the visitor stands while you're over there?
We need some more room.
Yeah. We've got a plan.
I bet you do.
Y'all aren't ready for it.
Okay.
So tell us your highlight. You're a senior. You're about to leave Coffee County, but what's your coffee pot highlight?
My fave coffee pot mem was beating Tullahoma. That's it.
Oh. Well, Audrey Patton,
Go Raiders.
thank you for calling. We appreciate you protecting the stadium from the Wildcats. You know, I think they'll be all right, but we're glad you're there. Have a safe
The
night.
Wild Clown.
Have a safe night. Go Cats.
Yeah, as always, go Wildcats.
Go Wildcats. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a second.
Payless Auto Service and Repair, located at 2013 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, specializes in tires, brakes, suspension, oil changes, engines, and transmissions. Offers a 24-month or 24,000-mile warranty and free diagnostics. Payless is a veteran-owned auto shop and is home of the 25-25 oil change all day, every day, and offers Payless Tire Deal. Buy 3, get 1 free all day, every day. Call for an appointment, 931-455-6600. And Payless Auto Sales, located at 607 South Jackson Street in Tullahoma. Let Payless Auto show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find the right car, priced to fit your budget. Shop our virtual showroom of cars, trucks, and SUVs online, then stop by and get a test drive. Payless Auto, located at 607 South Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-6111. Welcome to Fuel So Good, located at 1407 North Jackson. Fuel So Good is Coffee County's only organic coffee roaster. All of the coffees are certified fair trade and organic. In addition to the wonderful coffee, Fuel So Good offers a large bakery selection. They provide cakes, pies, bakery items for your special occasion. All bakery items are made fresh, in-house, daily. We also offer light breakfast and lunch items, potato, egg, and cheese wrap, breakfast sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, and cheese, the best around. Chicken salad wrap for lunch, vegan bean salad. All the salads, even pimento cheese, can be sold by the half pound. They have yogurt, they have parfaits, and they also have fudge. So for a great cup of coffee and something sweet or healthy to eat, go by Fuel So Good at 1407 North Jackson Street.
Welcome back, Mick and Mac. Brought to you by the Grand Lux Inn.
Yeah. Hey.
We wanted to bring back Jared because we didn't have enough of him. We thought maybe somebody else would call, and we do have somebody on line one. So let's answer that call real quick and see what's going on here. You're on the Mick and Mac Show.
Well, good. This is Jerry Mathis.
Oh.
Jerry Rad.
Jerry Red, that's it. I need to ask a question that's always been on my mind.
Okay.
Jerry Red, that's it. One of those things is this. Athletes in high school, do you think that the athletes in high school should be involved in 3 sports during the year, or is it better to relate on 2 or 1?
Coach, that's a great question. We're gonna let Coach Olive answer that one.
Love to.
Well, Coach Olive needs that.
We love 3-sport athletes. We love guys that want to compete year-round. I think that gives you an advantage, to be a competitive advantage, and I think it allows their bodies time to reset for the next season. And the last few years, some great examples of guys that played 3 sports and competed in multiple championships. And I think that's what makes Tullahoma special, is we've got people competing all year round.
I think that athletes I've had, and I've had some good ones, that they, those that played 3 were always easier to get along with the other coaches, and everybody got along real well.
Absolutely.
That's some great insight from a great coach. We appreciate it, Coach Mathis.
All right, y'all take care. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So going back to that question that Jay Dameron had, longest win streak, 10 wins by the Cats. We already knew it was the Cats.
Yeah, we knew it was Cats. Sorry, Audrey, if you're still listening.
1936 to 1947, and the gap in there was the World War II. Yeah. So, and Mick, you might have more insight on those World War II years.
There was a little, yeah. I'm closer than you are. I'm closer than you are on that one. And again, we've got a few more minutes before we're going to wrap this thing up. And if anybody has anything to ask, it's 393-0081. We want to remind people to not forget about Mick and Mac in the Wild, because shortly after people post those things on social media, we're going to do a drawing in a few weeks for some merch. If they have to post us to take the selfie, post us on Mick and Mac Show on either Instagram or Facebook, and we're going to do a drawing at some point in time for some merch. We still got the merch available, right?
We're almost out, but I think I know a guy that could come up with something.
That's true. We still got some stuff going on there. Don't forget to let's not forget about our sponsors. We appreciate our sponsors.
All of them: K&S Trophies, Fuel So Good, Payless Auto,
Sundrop Shop,
Tullahoma Lanes.
It
gets bad when you got a lot of them, Coach. Like
Sharon Wagner.
You're old. Yeah.
You guys are hot. You guys are hot right now.
So when
Hard Rock Tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, how we forget Jay-Z, the artist. So what was your favorite time of coaching, or is it now? But what was your absolute just
to be with my dad and my brother on the same team was an experience I knew that wasn't going to last very long, but enjoyed every moment of it. But I do feel like I'm in a great spot with a great staff in the place I want to be. So it feels like home.
Yep.
Cool.
So I've got one here going back to that 3-sport athlete before we take our call.
Yeah, before we take the call.
What are the injury rates? Don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of blood, though. I guarantee.
If they never let that have if they never let their body heal, and that's always been one side of the argument with that. But the other side is, I always say, how many kids are going pro? How many kids are going to college even?
Right.
Do it while you can, because you get to where I am now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you out there, you can't.
Don't even try anymore. So we do have somebody online. We'll check with them real quick. You're on the Mick and Mac Show.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome to the Mick and Mac Show.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I've been good.
I'm doing pretty good.
You got a question for Coach Olive?
No, I actually have a comment after Cody's comment. I just wanted to
Okay.
You still there?
You can't leave me hanging like that.
I'm wondering now what happened.
Say what?
Oh, we didn't. We missed it.
Yeah.
Can you say it again? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. This question's for Cody.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Could be dangerous.
Have at it.
Still there?
Hello.
Yeah,
we're
here.
here.
We're here.
We're here.
Hey, Cody. I just have a comment.
Okay.
Yeah, don't watch the TV.
Don't watch TV. Yeah, just ask.
Yeah, it's on a delay.
I just want to. Okay, I just want to say I appreciate what Cody said about my daughter, Ava Hill, and I just want to say also that
You're leaving me hanging.
We missed you again. I think you're listening to the TV.
And I just want to say that this group of volleyball players that are coming up is going to be an exciting team to watch, and I'm so excited for our JV team to move up into the high school because I think we have a team in our future to watch. They're going to be very exciting.
Yeah, we're excited too. We are. We're excited too. Appreciate your call.
I don't know what's happening, but
Me, hey,
we don't either. That's okay.
That's how I live my life.
You're in good company. Thanks for the call.
I remember coaching with Coach Alvin, always telling him, if you ain't living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. And so we never know what we're doing.
We don't know. We don't know either, so it doesn't matter. No harm.
Hey, but she's absolutely correct, and that group is going to be solid going up and keeping them together. And it's a solid volleyball group. But going back to the 3-sport athlete thing, most of those kids that play that are 2 or 3 sport athletes.
Yeah.
And that are the dudes. That's what's crazy, and because they're running track, they're playing basketball, volleyball, they're travel, whatever their travel.
All the time.
It never stops. So, but she's right. That group's going to be tough, and Coach Lynch's going to have a good group coming up.
Yeah. Well, before we go, we'll end this with what are you looking forward to this week?
Oh.
Between now and well, we all know we're all looking forward to the coffee pot. That's going to be fun.
Of course, the coffee pot.
Yeah.
But looking forward to a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, big time, big time.
And just college football starting. What they say tonight is the first night of 5 nights of college football. So looking forward to that, and just kind of getting back in that groove of college football, and we've already gotten into the high school football groove, but just following that and seeing what happens, because it's always a fun season, even if your team's not doing well or doing well. But it kind of separates you from that high school where you're like, you want to win every game. But it's like, okay, now who else can I watch?
Well,
what other game?
It's like the season. It's almost like the season for football starts everything else.
Yes.
And so, like, next thing you know, it's basketball, and then it's baseball and wrestling, and all that stuff is just flying by. So it's an exciting time for our family too, because we love sports, and we love watching whatever sport it is, we're watching it. And so I'm excited about that too. I'm super excited about the coffee pot. That's going to be a fun game. Jared, what are you excited about? What are you ready for?
Well, obviously coffee pot tomorrow, but my favorite part of it is seeing the community come together, and just the atmosphere of the game is special. And we tell our kids, like, it's going to be unique, it's going to be special, but unless you've been in it, been a part of it, it's hard to know what that feels like. And again, college football starting this weekend, man, it's like Christmas at my house. So we're going to be excited and watch some ball games.
Did you ever think about letting Mick and Mac call the first play?
I mean, I think that's a real possibility. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Caden Poff's getting the ball first play.
Daddy.
Double team him if you want to.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna get it. I love it. Well, that's great insight.
Great insight. I
could start telling some people, but I agree with you. And when we talk about the community, you talk about Tullahoma, but it's also Coffee County, because we're friends with a lot of those people, and it's good, clean fun, like them showing up at our stadium, Didn't mess up anything. That was fun.
I thought it was cool, the pictures they took. I laughed when I saw them. It was great.
And it just, adds fuel to the fire for our kids. And it's always stuff like that makes it fun, when it's when there's no harm, no foul on it.
Well, I think we've already got a guest lined up for next week. Super excited about that one. A different sport than we've had so far, and we're excited about that. We'll be back on Thursday, 7 o'clock, live, same time, same place, next week. What else? Anything else?
If you can, we didn't say it last week, if you can, get out there to these middle school sports, these high school sports. A lot of people call them secondary sports. I don't, because they're all athletes.
Yeah.
Get out there, watch some soccer, watch some volleyball. Just support these kids. One thing I will say before we go, and back to last Saturday night, hey, our dance team and band and cheerleaders, I don't know if anybody else is better in the state. Student section, but the student section wouldn't be the way they are without the cheerleaders and the dance team, and then the band. I sat there and the band played for 7 8 minutes continuously. It seemed like just and it never fell off. I mean, you can't put any other band up against Tullahoma High School's band.
I mean, and they all do a great job, and we hope to show them love too on the show.
Oh yeah,
we'll get some of them in here too and have conversations with them as well. So hang on there. We'll have that going too. So same time, same place next week.
Yep.
7 o'clock live. We hope to see you there. See us on social media. Post the selfies when you see us in the wild. Shoot us an email, whatever it may be.
You want to sponsor us.
But
let us know if we're bad. Let us know if we're good.
If you hate it. If you hate it, that's fine too. We're okay.
And I also missed Jared has many talents. He's started many things, like we said when we started. But he's also a co-founder of Call the Right Play.
Call the Right Play.
Yeah.
So if I forget tomorrow night, make sure you yell it out.
Yell it out. Yell it down there. Hey, call the right play.
Probably has something to do with Marvancy or Alex.
That's right.
Well, that's all we have for today. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of the show.
Yeah, as always, 2 heads are better than one.
2 heads are better than one.
My name is JT Northcutt. I have sickle cell anemia trait, and several members of my family have sickle cell anemia disease. People with sickle cell disease have sickle cell shaped blood cells which cause less oxygen to flow through their body. This can make people tired